Hi, and welcome to this week's Bake Break. As you can see, I've handed over the Bake Break apron to my best friend Brandy Landen, otherwise known as Sexy Chef, because this week she is going to show us how to make the most delicious cheesecake you've ever tasted. Brandy calls this cheesecake
the oh my god cheesecake,
but around here we like to call it sexual healing cheesecake.
Such a lovely thing to me.
For this recipe, the oh my god cheesecake, you will need 3 pounds of cream cheese, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of Hershey's cocoa powder, 1 cup of Hershey's original chocolate syrup, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 6 eggs, 1 egg for each brick of the cream cheese, there are 6 of them, a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, juice of 1 whole lemon, an entire package of Oreo cookies crushed without the centers, and 1 whole stick of butter. The melted butter is now in the Oreo crumbs. We're going to mix it up until it's all evenly coated. It's still going to be kind of powdery. You want that. It's not a problem. We're going to go ahead and put it into the pan. All of it, throw it on in here. We're going to spread it out evenly. Make sure it's at a nice, even layer here. Because then we're going to press lightly. You don't want to press it too much, just enough that it actually makes a crust. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually put the bricks of cream cheese into the stand mixer. I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 at a time. Actually 3, because this is a nice big one. Put it down, and we're going to hit go. The very most important thing that you can do with your cheesecake is to cream the cream cheese with the sugar first. If you skip this step, you might as well throw it all away.
My cup is running over. Ooh, sugar, you know it's real. Oh, honey, you know I can't get over the way your love makes me feel.
Add the eggs 1 at a time. Oops, it's okay if 2 jump in there, don't panic. 2 is okay, you just don't want to dump them all in at one time. This is a good time to go ahead and add the vanilla extract. Whoop. A little extra doesn't hurt. We're going to take an old wife beater. If you don't have cheesecloth, or if you don't have anything fancy to squeeze lemon juice with, or a strainer, this works just fine. So what you do is cut a little square, and then you cut the lemon in half. And you use this to keep all the seeds and pulp from going in.
Ooh, I know what you need.
A little bit of the syrup and a little bit of the cocoa, because you don't want it to get too much. So you add a little powder and then a little liquid. And I'm going to alternate the cream. I might turn that down a little. It's having a good time getting all over the place. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and just scrape the bowl down and make sure everything's getting really thoroughly mixed for this. This is a very important thing to know about cheesecakes. I did a lot of research on how to make the perfect cheesecake because it was my favorite dessert. And a couple things I found out. One is you can put a pan of water underneath. So you want this to be in the middle rack in the center of the oven. And then underneath that you want a pan of water. And you don't put that in until you put the cake in. So you fill it about halfway with water. Alright, and then the other important thing is tinfoil. What you want to do is to make sure that this cake cooks evenly, because it is so big, you need a heat shield. So what we'll do is we'll get some tin foil and we'll start the water bath and then we'll put the cake in the oven.
Let me touch your body. I know how to do it. Ooh, I know what you need. Let me touch your body. I know how to do it. Ooh, I know what you need.
enjoyed learning how to make the Oh My God cheesecake this week.
Or as we like to call it, sexual healing cheesecake. Stay tuned next week for more Lovin' from Liz Lee's Oven.
Such a lovely thing, I really do miss your body. Such a lovely thing.